Hey guys, what's going on? Quick video about these new Q&A forum videos I'm doing. We've got two up so far. There's one on lighting and one on pro audio. And you can look at the video description of this video to see those links and check those videos out if you'd like. Now, why am I doing these? And I think there's some confusion here. Well, the reason being is that my email box gets quite full every day with a lot of the same questions every day that I have to answer 6 or 7 times a day. And I thought to myself, well, you know, if other people could view these questions that people are asking me, then I wouldn't have to answer them over and over again. And not only that, but it would be cool to have all these questions in one place, which is, you know, in the video response or the comment section of certain videos, where everyone could look at them and check them out and see them. And maybe if there was a question that was asked that I didn't know the answer to, I wouldn't have to try to find the answer for this person. Someone else out there may already know it and could just simply answer that question for the individual looking for some help. Now, these videos all of a sudden have become places for a lot of you to discuss the forum options, which, you know, isn't a bad option. But here's the thing. If forums were the answer to our problems here, people would already be using them. Forums have been around longer than these videos have, but here's the problem with forums. See, I came from forums before I started doing YouTube stuff. I was really heavily involved with mixingonbeat.com, which is a fantastic place to get really good information from people who know a lot more about this stuff than I'll ever know. But really the problem with the forums are, number one, it's all very faceless, and it can get very cold at times. Another problem is, oftentimes you end up with a very cranky moderator, which unfortunately happened with Mixing on Beat. And I apologize, Andre, if you're watching this, but it got very unfriendly. And that was one of my motivations, one of my many motivations to start doing YouTube videos. I wanted a more friendly format to not only help people, but to help people in a more visual fashion and to be a little more freeform. If you posted a question in the wrong place in Mixing on Beat, not only would they move that question, but they'd scold you for it and they give you warnings, and I don't want to deal with that. You know, I just want a place where people can relax and ask questions and enjoy. And so about the forums. I wouldn't have time to visit a forum at this point. I'm so busy with the YouTube stuff as it is that, you know, if somebody gave me an extra set of usernames and passwords and stuff I had to go through and read threads every day, I think my head would explode. Jonathan and I, right now, as it is, do not even have time to watch each other's videos. I haven't watched a Jonathan video in a good month and a half, and I'm not even exaggerating. That's how busy we are. So if we can kind of, you know, take some of those questions that would go into my personal email box and direct them to these videos where I can look at them a little easier than I can individual emails, or easier than I could like surfing through a forum, then, you know, it's going to take some load off of me. And you know, it already has. Today was a lighter day. I spent some time in the videos and I found that, you know, it wasn't a big deal for me to answer these questions, and then I could see other people asking those, you know, answering those questions as well and helping out, and that's great. But yeah, there are forums out there, and if you find one you're comfortable with, please use it. ProDJ.com is a great forum. That's the one that Mobile Beat runs, and I've been invited to that. And in fact, they post my videos on the homepage of ProDJ.com. They have a section for me, but I don't have a chance to visit it. Quite frankly, I'm just too busy to do it. So that's kind of why I did these videos, and that's my objective, to take some of the load off of my personal email box. But in the meantime, you guys can answer some of these questions from the viewers as well. And here's another thing that maybe you haven't thought about. In a forum, you're going to be a name and a number, and you're going to have a, you know, maybe an icon, and you're going to answer a question. With this format, some of you who are very good at what you do but maybe don't have 430 videos up, this might be a chance for you to get a few new subscribers if you answer some questions well, and maybe even post a few video responses. So it's going to be good for you as a YouTuber to do it this way instead of doing it in a forum. And who knows, maybe down the road we'll have to resort to that, but I hope not. I hope we can keep this a little less formal than a forum and just kind of have these Q&A videos for now. So anyhow, that's it. Just a little explanation as to what I did and why I did it. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but what's really cool about these particular videos, especially the lighting video, not only do we have American DJ watching, but Chevy chimed in they're watching as well, and we also have some pretty good texts from a DJ monitoring some of these questions in this particular video comment section and video response section as well. So we'll get some professional advice there too, not only from people who are using the equipment, but from the manufacturers themselves. And it's not a matter of disagreeing. I don't want anyone to, get too into that. I think Sleeper Awakened Brady said, "Oh, I don't mean to disagree with you," but he gave an alternate answer to someone's question. We didn't disagree, you just had a different idea, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously, if we've got Chevet and American DJ in the same place, they're going to differ in opinion sometimes. But I think the ultimate goal here, anyway, is to help you out, the DJ or the aspiring DJ. So there you have it, done with this video. We'll see you guys soon. Got to go gig tonight. Practice and enjoy.